Welcome to session 13. Today I'm going to be drawing Pikachu. So let's get started. I'm going to start with a circle shape for his eye, and then drawing his face on a slant. We're going to draw another circle shape over here, leaving a good amount of space in between the center of his eyes. I'm going to draw in the middle of his eyes. I'm going to draw a oval shape for his nose, and right below that I'm going to draw two curved lines out. So one here and then one in this direction. That's going to be for the top of his mouth, leaving a wide opening for the bottom of his mouth with a curved line all the way around. Curved line a little above the center of the mouth there for his opening in his mouth and his tongue. And we're going to do two kind of circular shapes inside his eyes for his highlights. Let's start making the shape for his face. So it's going to be a little bit outside of his eye and around, kind of curved line around his face. Coming to the top, I'm going to draw a curved line up to a point and then bringing it back down. It's going to be for his ear, and curved line across there to separate the color, and another curved line around for the top of his head. And his other ear I'm going to make out to the side here, so I'm going to draw a curved line all the way out, kind of like a very thin leaf shape to a point, and then back in, curved line to separate that color. And then a round line over here for the other side of his face, bringing it down and curving it in. On this side, we're going to make a curved line for his cheek, and also on this side. And now we can start his arms. So his arms are going to come out from the side of his head almost. And I'm going to make 5 zigzag lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then bringing that curved line back around toward the side of his face, kind of even here. Let's start bringing his body all the way around. It's a curved line that comes all the way around, kind of like this, wavy line, almost like a stretched out S, and then a curved line around here for his foot. And I can put 3 lines to separate his toes. All right, curved line on the bottom, and another one kind of like that, almost like for the shape, the top part of his mouth, and then a curved line around here for his other foot, separating that with 3 lines, 2, 3 for his toes. Bring a kind of a stretched out wavy line all the way back up, and stopping, and then we'll make his arm out on this side, so a curved line up, and then 5 zigzag lines again, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's going to be a little parted out, 5 for his thumb, and then back in toward his face. Let's work on his tail, which is going to be a zigzag line up, and then out, diagonal in, and then a zigzag kind of coming back toward his body. All right, we can separate that with a zigzag line there to separate some color. All right, let's get started on adding some color to Pikachu. I'm first going to start with the lightest color, and I'm going to start with yellow. So I'll just kind of like outline around where I want to add the color in. Outline around his head and his cheeks and his eyes, his nose and his mouth. And outlining around his hand and along his body. Okay, and then this part of his tail is also going to be yellow. I'm going to go back and now use the wider part of my marker to fill in that space. Pikachu is mostly yellow, so kind of makes it a little easier to when I'm adding color. Moving along his tail and now around his body. I'm just going to use a long marker marker stroke here to go back and forth to fill in the space of his body. Alright, I'm going to move on to the red tones on Pikachu. So first I'm going to use kind of like a magenta color for his tongue. This part. Right here, magenta, kind of like a bit more of a pinkish color actually. And I'm going to use some different reds. I'm going to use a darker red for the inside of his mouth. I'm going to use this red also for, actually I'm going to use another red too. Let's use, this is called the Poppy Red. It's just a little brighter for his cheeks. 3 different values of red. I'm going to use a brown color for the beginning of his tail. And now I'm going to go ahead and use a marker this time for a black marker for his eyes. Making sure not to get into that highlighted area. As well as the tip of his ears. Alright, so that's going to conclude the drawing for Pikachu. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. It's fun to draw it. Give it a try.